think the ex officio is the big stick. And I think the ex officio, in my opinion, should be eliminated. I don't want to limit it.
Do that, reduce the number from 20 down to 15. 12 to 15 people.
Just to give you the rationale, because I never did give you the rationale for the 20. By the time 2, 4, 6 with the 3 big players, then you look at the other independent directors, and then you allow the seats from the other municipalities to pay. That's how I arrived at the 20.
That's it, everybody's paying.
Right, and the way it's so the way it's going to be set up is, and we make it very clear in here, you got to pay to be at the table. So if people don't pay, they're not in good standing with the organization, and they lose their seat on the board. So
Have you gotten everybody to pay up yet, or are we
just
still all waiting?
Brooke and Hancock have checks in the bank. Wellsburg and Follansbee, their councils voted to pay. Checks not in the bank, and I haven't worked my way up into the Northern Panhandle, but I'm going to do that. So just taking it one day at a time.
So you're saying if they don't contribute in pieces of the Northern Panhandle, then they have not.
Right.
That's
right.
Because I know Commissioner Greenhouse was supposed to go up through there a while back, and I guess he didn't have any luck. So.
No, we just haven't done it yet. I'm going up there with him.
Geez, that's been such a freaking country club meeting. That's been over a year ago. Year and a half, and he still hasn't asked up there?
Oh, he was going to wait for the new director to get in. Just one person. So.
Hey, Pat, could you share with council what you heard from Mollahan's office yesterday? Are you permitted to do that?
I'll just give everybody a taste of what's some good news that I just got.
Mayor, we got good news coming.
What's that?
I just received a phone call from Congressman Mollahan's office, and they just received a notice of an investment award for the money to do our strategic plan for the Northern Panhandle.
Oh, congratulations.
So we're going to be waiting. It's not official because we haven't been notified by the US EDA, but the Congressman's office notified us that they received the confirmation from the Secretary of Commerce. So we're really, really excited. One of my first 2 charges as the new executive director of the BDC was to reorganize the board and to do a strategic plan for the Northern Panhandle. So here we are by the end of the year. We're well on our way to making things happen.
I wish the Congressman was as receptive to our AAR funding request. So maybe you broke that.
Well, see, that's why you want to be a paying member of the BDC so we can help make things like All right.
Hey, one thing.
Yes, sir.
According to the resolution approved by council in December of 2008, we paid based on an MOU, so I take it an MOU will come over the top of any changes.
Yes.
So you can get that to me.
Yes. So how do you want, so the next steps for me, what are you all asking me to do for you?
One of the things I'd like to see is who all is going to be involved, because I tell you what, if we were sitting here today and you talked to other cities and counties for the last year and a half and you're just coming to us today, I'd be very upset. I'm sure the Northern Panhandle are going to be very upset that they have not been included in any of the talks for a year and a half.
Well,
so I don't know how well that's going to go first. I would like to find out who's all involved and who's all paying.
Well, the county, again, I appear up at the county commission meetings, so we talk about it up there. We just haven't, I'm just making I'm just thinking.
I would like to find out who's all, just, my thing is I'd like to find out who's all involved, who's paying their dues, and who plans on having the appointments.
Okay.
You probably have it in here, I'm sorry, I read it all, but when did you make this effective? January 1st?
Yes, logistically, I don't see us having the new full board in place until the January board meeting.
Okay.
We're not going to have a board meeting in November, and just so you understand the transition, as I get the appointments or the recommendation, the appointments from Brooke and Hancock and Weirton, let's just say that's 6. As soon as I get 6 names from those individuals, I'm gonna be getting 6 letters of resignation from the existing board, so there'll be a staged transition, so that by the time we get to January, we'll have a full composition of a new board.
Why don't they all just submit their resignations, period? And then
Well, the only reason
you can
is-
accept them, you can accept it once you get the appointments
That's it.
for times.
I wanna do that, I just wanna make sure in case anything would happen between now and January 1 that might require me needing a board, I have it. I don't wanna be out there with, I think that's too much power for me to be, you know, with the biggest budget I have to spend that money and make deals without having someone overseeing
Let
me.
me ask you one more question before you leave. I was just talking to Gary. My problem is finding out who's all gonna be involved in paying their dues. My question would be, as a county commissioner, they're gonna have 2 appointments, correct?
Right.
If they go through the county and, say, one of those cities don't contribute any money, the county commissioner still can appoint one of those city officials to be
Yes.
on the board.
Yes.
That's where I have a problem with, is if someone would be appointed to a board that didn't contribute any money. I think that I'd have a problem with that. I don't know about anybody else, but I think that could, because from the start, I was being told that some of the individuals from certain cities up in the north weren't real happy with, they didn't wanna do it. They didn't wanna get involved, but the Commissioner Greyhouse was gonna convince them. So my thing is, if you get a couple cities not wanting to contribute any money, and then we have a county commissioners or appoint one of those city leaders to be on the board, I'd be upset about it. That's something you might wanna
Are
talk
you
about.
finding any resistance from anybody?
No. I haven't made it up that far yet. What do you mean resistance? Haven't made it past
You
us.
have to write a check.
You gotta write
It's resistance, then you write a check.
I've met 3 times with the county commissioners and, you know, I've been transparent in my decision making and we haven't had any pushback from anybody yet, so.
Thanks, man.
You're welcome.
Thank you. Is
You're
that it?
welcome,
No other questions? Jonesy, you have something? I thought you seen you move your head up. Alright. You went like this and I thought he was gonna say something.
Why'd you have a donut before you said?
I've already had a handful of them. They're good donuts.
We worked it
Thank
off.
you.
All right, gentlemen, thank you very much.
Okay, good.
Thank you.
Thank you.